Okay, this will hopefully be a short video about rotations, and I'm going to give you a strategy for performing rotations similar to the strategy I provided for dilations. With dilations, we use projection lines, and with rotations, we're going to use concentric circles. So the center of rotation is this point here, the black dot, and I have created concentric circles to line up with each one of the vertices or one of the corners of this four-sided shape here. And we're going to use the concentric circles anytime you do a rotation, whether it's 90 degrees, 180 degrees, or something in between, like 250 degrees or 341 degrees, something really odd like that. Any rotation is going to fall on these concentric circles. Clockwise, counterclockwise, doesn't matter. So I'll show you an example here, and we're going to keep things simple and just do 90 degrees counterclockwise, which is 1/4 of the circle in this direction. 90 degrees counterclockwise. So I'm going to do a new layer on top here. And each one of these points here, 90 degrees counterclockwise, is going to create a new point. So let's shift the color over to a shade of red, and right there on the circle. And that whole, let's take this point right here, because this one's easier to see that you're going 90 degrees, or exactly 1/4 of the circle. So our new point would be up there. And then this one kind of falls in between. It's a little harder to tell. That 90 degrees would be about right there. If it helps convince you that this is a 90 degrees, you can sort of draw the line segment in there and see the 90-degree angle, a slope of 1 on this line, a slope of -1 on this line. But that might be a little beyond what we need, because if we have this point and this point properly rotated, then this point is going to fall right into place on its own. So why don't I get my pencil and some straight lines here. And we know this one is 3 long. And we know this side is 6 long. And then we can switch it down here. We know this side down here is 3 units long. And then it's just a matter of connecting the dots. And we'll go and add in that final vertice. And there we go. Bring my layers back. And some important vocabulary here. The image or the shape that we started with, that is called the pre-image. I'm going to channel, let's turn off the circles here so you can better see that we have in fact done a 90-degree rotation. Channel my inner Bob Ross here, and this shape right here that I'm filling in with purple, this is called the pre-image. It's the image we have before we do a transformation. And whether it's a rotation, a reflection, a dilation, a translation, doesn't matter. The thing that you start with is the pre-image. And then where you end, and whether you did a series of transformations or just one, where you end, what I'm coloring in red right now, is called the image. So what you start with in purple here is the pre-image, and what you get after your transformation is performed in red is called the image.